al-Sisi directs to boost domestic products, decrease imports. Upon the directives, Egypt sends also 3 aid military aircrafts to India. Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi directed to finalize the ongoing projects of electricity lines in Sinai within the determined schedule. President al-Sisi's remarks came during a meeting held on Sunday with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Electricity Dr. Mohammed Shakir al-Marqabi, and representatives of some concerned parties. The meeting followed up the recent national projects affiliated to the Ministry of Electricity, including the progress report of establishing electrical infrastructure in the new administrative capital. The meeting also reviewed the strategy of the ministry on producing green hydrogen energy and renewable energy, where the President pointed out that the project should aim at increasing energy production sources and benefiting of the country's resources in this domain. Also on Sunday, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held another meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Trade and Industry Dr. Naveen Gama, during which the President was briefed on the measures of expanding the dependence on the domestic products. The meeting discussed means of providing supplies needed for national industries to decrease the gap between imports and exports to achieve self-sufficiency of local products. President al-Sisi instructed to boost industrial investments with the cooperation of distinguished expertise of the private sector and of the technological research institutes in this field to raise efficiency of domestic products. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the call for the evening prayers, or Adhan al-Isha according to Cairo local time. And to continue with our Panorama news within the framework of support and solidarity with friendly countries and an implementation of the directives of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, 3 military transport aircraft took off from East Cairo Air Base carrying large quantities of medical aid provided by the Ministry of Health and Population to India. The President's directives come in context of the contribution to alleviate the burden on the Indian people due to the rapid spread of COVID-19, the high rates of infection and the death toll, as well as the severe shortage of medical supplies. The move also comes within the coordination of Egyptian pioneering road towards various friendly nations and to provide permanent support and solidarity in times of adversity and crisis. Minister of Health Dr. Hala Zaid said the situation in Egypt with regards to COVID-19 is stable. The ministry said genetic screening of COVID-19 is carried out with all those who arrive in the country, particularly from highly infected countries and countries who have recorded various mutations. Zaid was speaking at a news conference on Sunday over the latest developments of COVID-19 repercussions, where she said there were no reports of any new virus strains. Zaid also stressed the importance of inoculation against the disease. The minister announced that an Egyptian vaccine against the virus is being produced and will be registered under the name Sinovac Vaxera. She added it will be produced next July, stressing that more doses of COVID-19 vaccines will be received in the coming days. In the same context, Egypt's coronavirus cured cases rose to 176,363 people after 435 more patients received medical treatment and left quarantine hospitals. Reviewing the daily tally of the virus casualties in Egypt, the Health Ministry reported 1,132 new infections and 66 new death cases. The figure brings the total number of infected people to 236,272, including the mentioned recoveries and fatalities to 13,845. Spain has lifted a state of emergency